What's up, guys, and welcome back to F-Bomb Custom Wraps. We are working on Miss Amy's helmet today, and we got the colors in. Let's see what we got. This is the HJC Ralph 11 Pro, the Green Goblin version, and she wants it to match her Indian, which is this picture right here. So this is the colors we have. We have our gloss black. We have our silver to match the top, and then we have our gold that we're gonna match with the gold that's on the bike. So like I said in the previous video, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be doing a three-tone, doing black on the bottom, we're gonna be doing silver on top, and then these extra pieces, all the excess pieces, or vents and all that, is gonna be in gold. So it should be pretty exciting. This is my first Indian bike that I've tried to match with. I have worked with other Indians as my Indian banner, proof that I have worked on an Indian before. But this is the first helmet that I've tried to match with an Indian. So this is gonna be exciting, and I'm looking forward to see how it comes out. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to prep the helmet one more time. I'm going to give it a good clean, and I'm going to prime it for the spots that need priming. I'll explain exactly what priming is in here in just a second. So right now what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm not going to clean the whole thing because it's still clean from the last time, but I'm going to get into the nooks and crannies of the helmet to make sure the wrap stays down, meaning underneath the vents right here, behind the vents right here. I just want to make sure I hit every single corner possible to make sure that vinyl is going to stick. It's a lot more difficult to make vinyl stick to matte black, which is why I always offer hey, if it starts filling it back up, come back, I'll do some repair work on it, type of deal. But yeah, working with matte black isn't really popular for vinyl wrappers just because it's hard for it to stay down and stick. Gloss black is a lot easier to work with as far as being able to guarantee that it's going to stay down. But that's why I'm going to be cleaning it with the alcohol, and then I'm going to be priming the corners that are tricky for the vinyl to stick to. So let's go ahead and start that. So now that I have everything cleaned out from alcohol, I'm going to hit it with this primer, which is 3M primer. I'll show you right here. Well, 3M take primer, and basically take a little brush, soak up that primer. You don't need a whole lot. Less is more with this stuff. But what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to go into these little nooks and crannies to make sure the vinyl is going to stick in there, because I'm going to have to push it in once, and it needs to stay down the first time. So I'm going to go around this whole thing with the primer to make sure it's going to stick down. I feel like that painter. We're going to put some happy trees over here. Some real happy trees. Bob Ross. There we go. Couldn't remember his name. Like Bob Ross over here. And same thing with these little intricate pieces. Make sure your trees are nice and happy. Let's put a bush right there and a bush over there. Mix it in. Okay, now the part that I'm most concerned about, which is right here, I'm gonna hit these corners with this. Make sure it's gonna stay down. And you do want to make sure that everything is dry before you start laying down the vinyl. So I'm going to give it like 10 minutes to dry. Maybe we're going to heat it with a heat gun to make sure it's dry before I go down, because once it actually is dry and you touch it, it'll be a little tacky, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that tackiness for the vinyl to stick down to. Hit this vent too, all over the place. Hit it. I got some tools of the trade. Got my tucking tools all ready to go. Got my special blades, brand new blades. Always want to start with brand new blades when you're doing a new project, because you want the finest cuts possible. and the helmet is completely dry with that primer. I went ahead and had it with my heat gun, and the helmet is good to go. So right now we're gonna go ahead and measure and get the black vinyl ready to lay down our first layer. So right now we're giving it a good preheat, making sure any defects of the vinyl is going away, creases, stuff like that, stuff that I can redo, but I'd rather not. So we're just gonna give it a preheat. And it gives you a good way to find if you have any defects in the vinyl, which I'm not seeing any on this side. Usually if I see it on this side, it's on the other side too. So we're gonna start directly in the middle, but right there. Boom. And we're just gonna lay it on top. Now this isn't, obviously certain parts of it's gonna have to come back and forward again, but I'm just getting it laid down so it's a little bit easier to work with. Alright, this is gonna be the tricky part. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so just finished the helmet. Not to work. So I got the black all the way around. That is one single piece going all the way around there. That was tricky. I got the gold trim going in the back. All the vents are covered in gold trim. Gold piece in the front. I even have gold going around, covering the top of it, going around that way. So think she's gonna like it. Took about, got here at 2 o'clock. It is now 6, so about 4 hours, 4 straight hours to get this knocked out in one day. Yeah, if you guys, anybody wants a helmet wrapped specifically to match their bike, or if you have any ideas that you want a specific wrap, get at me, let me know. I am available to work on your helmet. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching, and don't forget to follow, and if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. All right, guys. Peace.